Hello, hi everyone. So in this video we are going to create our indicator source, breakdown source, and breakdown mapping, and also our job. Okay, so the end result that we want is we would like to have our widgets, right? Price evolution widgets, current price scorecard, and the price for the last 3 months. All of these widgets, they are using only one indicator. That's our price indicator. We don't need actually other indicator. Okay, so let's create our indicator and indicator source and breakdown source, and after that I will come back here later. Before creating our breakdown mapping, I will give some more explanation on that, and then we will create our breakdown mapping. Okay, so let's go and then create our breakdown source. So under performance analytics, look for an indicator source, click on new. So the indicator source is filtered data from another table. Okay, that's how you should understand. So here I'm going to have price indicator source. Okay, value for frequency should be here. We're going to keep it to daily. Fact table is a crypto table from where we are going to filter our data. Okay, so what is our condition? Our condition is going to be all the records created on today. Okay, so if you click on preview, you're gonna get 8 records. Okay, those are the records which were created today. Okay, so click on submit. So I have my indicator source. Let's go to automated indicators now. Click on new, and then give the name price indicator. Frequency, it's going to be daily. Direction, I'm going to keep it to none. Unit is going to be dollar, and precision for now I'm going to keep it to 0. Indicator source, it's going to be price indicator source. Okay, aggregate function will have sum here, and we are going to work on the price field. Value when nil is going to be 0, and go to collection periods and click on override collection periods. Check the box here and change the value here from put the value here 1824. Okay, I'm gonna have the same value here as well. Okay, why I'm doing this, because by default there is a certain, the job that we are going to create, it can only collect for certain period. Okay, so we have to override that. So by default there is some numbers, predefined numbers here, so we have to override so we can have data for 5 years. Click on submit. Great, so we have our indicator source. Let's go and create our breakdown source. So the first thing is going to be breakdown source. So I'm going to put here the name coin breakdown source. Okay, so our breakdown source is going to be, the table is going to be core coin table. That's why we have created this table. So we're gonna have all the coins here. So I'm gonna click here for the field and select sys-id. No more condition. If I click on preview, you will get 8 records. Okay, those are the 8 coins that we have in the core coin table, and then click on submit. Great, let's go to automated breakdown now. Click on new, and this is, sorry, not price, coin breakdown. Okay, and the breakdown source is the one that we have created, which is coin breakdown source, and click on submit. Let's go back to our breakdown. Click on coin breakdown. You can notice now we have a few other related tabs. So we have breakdown mapping, and we can as well put our indicator. Before putting our indicator here, we need to create a breakdown mapping, and let's understand why we need a breakdown mapping. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, right here. Okay, so what we have done so far, we have our indicator source, we have our price indicator, we have our breakdown source and breakdown, right? These are the things that we have created, and we didn't create yet we don't have yet, sorry, our job, right? But let's imagine we have it. Okay, so the job what it is going to do is going to collect the data and create a score sheet where it will actually it will put all the data. Okay, so that's it will create a score sheet. So let's imagine that we are creating the score sheet. How the job is actually going to operate, what is actually going to happen in the background in order to put all the data that we need in the score sheet. Okay, the first thing, in the first column, we're gonna have our breakdown. Okay, I put here coin 1, society, coin 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have all the coins here. So where we will get this information, we're gonna get this information from the breakdown that we have defined. Okay, the breakdown is actually going to give all the 8 coins, okay, from the core coin table. This is how we get this information. But the price information, we don't get it from here, we get it from the price indicator, which is calculated from the indicator source. Okay, but the price that you have here is a sum. If you remember, when you were creating the indicator, we chose aggregate, sum, and the field price, right? So what's going to happen, it is actually going to give you the total sum of all the records that you have in your indicator source. Our indicator source is a filtered data. It is actually having 8 records created for today, and it's going to look for each one of them the price, and it will take the sum, and that's what we have here. But that's not what we want here. We want the price for each individual coin, right? So how we are going to get that result specifically? So the coin that we have here on the first column, they have, each one of them, they have their own society. That's how when we were creating, that's how we define, right? So it will first go, in order to find out the price, you will take the sys ID. Okay, you take the sys ID, and then actually it is going to look for the breakdown mapping. What is the breakdown mapping that I have? And it will take the sys ID and it will run a query in the indicator source. It will go find how many records that I have for this coin. Let's say we are looking for result for coin 5. Okay, it will take the sys ID of the coin 5 and then run a query in the indicator source table, and then see, hey, I have 1 record, I have 5 records, I have 10 records. Okay, something like this. Let's imagine we have a different indicator source. We don't have 8 records, but we have more records. Let's say for one coin 5, let's say we have 4 records, 4 different price. So it's going to run a query on this table, and it's going to find, hey, I have 4 records for coin 5. And what is the indicator that I want? I want the sum of the price field. So it's going to look for the price for all these records, and then make the sum, return that value. So you will get that value specifically here. Okay, the sum of all these coins. That's how it works here. But in our case, we do not have multiple records for the same coin. We have only 1 record for each coin. Okay, coin 1, I mean Bitcoin, we have only 1 record for Bitcoin, 1 record for the creed. For other coins, it's the same thing. Okay, so what's going to happen? Let's say we are looking for coin 8. It is going to take the sys ID of the coin 8, run the query. It is going to find only 1 record, and we don't need to sum anything, so it has already the price. So it's going to return that one as a score, and that's the price that we have here. This is how actually the system, it is building the score sheet. Okay, this is what is happening in my understanding in the background. Okay, so let's go now create our breakdown mapping. So click on new here, and what is the table? The facts table is going to be the crypto table, and the field that we are looking for is the coin field. Okay, so when we are giving the sys id, when it's taking the sys id and it is going to run in the indicator source a query, even the breakdown mapping, we are informing at this point here in which field I have to go and look for the value that I have here, the sys id. Okay, that's the question here. And here, when you are creating the breakdown mapping, you are mentioning you should go to the crypto table and look for the coin field where you can use the sys id and then run a query. Okay, that's why we are doing all of this here. So we are done with the breakdown mapping now. Hope you understood. Now we're going to just add our indicator. And then put it right here. Great. So our last step is we are going to create our job and execute it. So let's look for job, click on new. I'm going to put coin, I'm going to put like this, historical data collection, historical coin data collection. Okay, here I'm gonna have 1824. Okay, that's like 5 years in days. Here I'm gonna have 0. The rest I'm gonna keep it as it is. I'm gonna click on submit. So I have it here. Let's go add our indicator. So look for price indicator, click on save, and then you can as well check that you have under collect column you have all the breakdowns. So I'm going to click on execute now, and we should collect the data for this number of days. Okay, so we have the job, the state here is collecting, and it will take around 5 minutes. Okay, so we are done with the job. So the state here is collected, and let's go to our indicator, and then find our price indicator here, and then you can see actually the score sheet. So scores for this indicator. Okay, you should click on this link here, and it should give you the result for for the entire 5 years, but you can see for this week and the previous week and then so on. So you can see here for all our coins we have the result June 19, 25, and I can go back, and then I can go back and back for even for more months. Great, so we are done with the with performance analytics. So the next thing is we are going to set up the dashboard, create all our widgets, and see and in the end see all our charts. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.